Oh my God.
Well, if you guessed it, Nong Kiao, you are right. So I'm currently in Nong Kiao, Laos. I arrived here about an hour ago. And I crossed into Laos yesterday at Baht and from Chiang in Thailand. And I spent the last 2 days riding, and some amazing scenery in Laos and some amazing roads. So just bear with me, and hopefully you watch all of this video. I have some pretty interesting stuff to watch. Thanks for subscribing.
So, Luang Namta 170 something, and then Botan 223, which is the border of China. Been there many times. What a beautiful day in the rainy season. So, arrived in Laos. Go do his paperwork and see what happens. Well, it's official. Welcome to Laos. That was a long process. Almost 2 hours and 45 minutes through both borders. Do you ever feel like you're driving back in time? That's what it feels like when you're in Laos. Other than some modern vehicles. But it sure looks like this place suffered during COVID, because I've never seen so many gas stations that are closed. But there is some that are open, so that's a good sign. Another gas station closed. Another gas station closed. Stop a little roadside, get a drink. It's been a hot day. Restaurant with a view. Quite the view down there. So finally got some benzene. Cost me 120,000 kip. I was coming flying around that corner. Look at the size of these holes. This could be interesting. Not as bad as I thought it would be. This is where he probably fell. There's a guy with an Africa twin. I got another broken down truck. Incredible. Man, there's some big holes. I like to ride at night, but not here. Definitely not here.
Good morning from Luang Namtha, and this is where I stayed last night. Not a bad spot. Obviously, after the pandemic, needs a little bit of refit, but it was okay. A lot of people here from China actually trying to get back to their own country that were working here near Baht. Anyway, so off to Nong Kiao and along the Mekong River, 230 some kilometers. So in Laos, that's a long day. Well, it can be a long day. Google Maps says about 5 hours of riding. So let's see, and I'll see you very soon.
In the hills there, low-lying clouds. Looks like there's some rain up there. It's calling for rain part ways through the day, so let's hope not too much. But it is the rainy season, so it's got to be expected. So this is why we ride. Look at this, going up into the hills. And I can tell you the roads have not improved at all since my last trip here. It looks like during the pandemic absolutely nothing happened. The best part of the road is on the shoulder here, reserved for motorbikes, and believe me, it's much smoother. Check out these holes. Man, oh man. I'm glad I'm not driving a fancy car. This is pickup country or heavy duty SUV. The locals know which way to go to avoid all these potholes. Holy moly, look at that one. Whoa. That thing was almost a foot deep. People carry all these baskets on their back. They're definitely gatherers. That means that there's all kinds of stuff that they can eat from the forest here. But there's definitely no wild animals. They're pretty well gone. Look at that, beautiful, the mist coming off. Trying to enjoy the view and avoid the holes. Check out the holes, my gosh, they're big. Small local market. Here we have the family car in front of me. I don't know if you can see, but wow. My God, this road is really busted up. Just as a reference, okay, I've done basically on my 25 kilometers since I fueled up. So from my hotel, let's say 32 kilometers. I left at 7:30 and it is now 8:10. So 40 minutes to do about 30 kilometers. So let's say we're not breaking any speed limits today. So I think I'm still on the main road. People say, oh, you should go off-roading when you're in Laos. Why bother? You just go on the main roads. It is off-road. Oh, God. I think the road will improve once I hit the 13, which is the main road from Baht to Luang Prabang. Definitely be more traffic for sure, because that's the entry point into China. But this is the main road going down towards Luang Prabang from the Chinese border. Well, there's the rail line, which was built by the Chinese government. Goes from Baht to Vientiane, and eventually will connect with Nong Khai in northern Thailand, which is just across the river from Vientiane. Quite a project. From here, I believe, to Vientiane, it's got hundreds of tunnels, and it has bridges, tunnels, I mean hundreds of them, and took, I don't know, 4 or 5 years to build at a very high cost. And it's a single track, apparently. Okay, my friends. Wow. Oh my God. Sorry. It is hard to believe. Hey, listen, I've been on this road before, and it was definitely not this bad. Life in rural Laos. Check out this train station. Unbelievable. Talk about your luck, eh? So this is a train. Wow. Yeah, this is not the passenger train, obviously. Not too long. I'll tell you, they didn't spare any cost in building this train track. There it is. Way, my God. Look at that. Another market at the top of the mountain, basically. Well, I'm 20 kilometers from Udomshai and saying half an hour, so that means that the road should be improving. And I've ridden so far 100 kilometers and almost 3 hours, 2 hours 45 minutes. So I won't be getting any speeding tickets in the mail from the speed cameras. This is where the kids play, on the road, so you have to be careful. And you have to be careful all the time. I don't know how many trucks were on my side today, especially with those big trailers. All my Thai friends, this is a truck full of beer Lao. So if you're noticing a water line on the road here, that's my friend in front of me. He's actually pouring water onto his brakes to cool them off. It's a very common thing in China and Laos. But it makes the road, especially if there's a lot of trucks, makes the road quite slippery. See, in front there's no water, behind there's water. So they have water tanks on the side, fill them up. Look at the view. Thatched roofs up there. Spectacular view. A little bit of rain and look at the colors. Wow. This road has been very, very nice. Look at that valley. Wow. Spectacular. You can see the slides over there. So So we are here, Nong Kiao. Check out this. Awesome.